Three, two, one. Hello and welcome to Chaos. My name is Dan. No, hello and welcome to episode.
My name is Chaos.
Welcome to the Dan and Chaos show. Welcome to episode 193 of the Gamer Podcast, the bi-weekly video game podcast where we sip delicious bevs and discuss video games. We're your brewcasters, Dan and Chris. What up?
This is the Dan and Chris show.
And this is the Dan and Chris show. This is,
and we don't want to. We can't sing it. We only can sing 5 seconds because it's copyrighted.
Yeah, it's copyrighted now. So this is the Dan and Chris. That's it. You can't even get to the show part.
No, you can do the SHO of it. And
okay.
Then the
this is the Dan and Chris.
Yeah, right there.
And then you get stuck. On this episode of the Gamer Podcast, we asked the internet to tell us what debates they were tired of hearing, and of course we found a listicle for it. So we'll debate about debates that we shouldn't be debating anymore, or should we debate those debates and keep debating? Chris, you want to be a Chaos Marine? Lord Greyman says you should be a Chaos Marine.
Unfortunately, the Chaos Marine I'd probably be is a Plague Marine, which would mean I'd have an eternal servitude of I would basically be decaying from the inside and outside, but not feel it. So I'd be not really care about it, but also
care a lot about it.
No, sure. I would only care a lot about it if I somehow got like that chaos veil lifted from me.
Hey,
this is all talked about in 40K literature. Right. I promise.
Yeah, read one of the 4 million books. That's there. So yeah, we're gonna do that, but of course it's time for a bev. Chris, what are we beving tonight?
I'm beving. So this
also, that's a fun name for your child. If you're looking for a name for your child,
Bevan. That is a good name. I like it.
It's like Kevin, but with a B.
Or Kevin or Evan, but with a B because you like beer.
If they ever get lost if you ever remember you forgot them at home, whenever you go on a Christmas trip to France, you can wake up in the airplane and go, Bevan!
I'm pretty sure it's the male form of Beverly.
Ooh. Does that mean that the male form of the name Beverly, or is the male form of Beverly, or are we switching it and it's just Deverly is the man's name, the male version of it?
Or Everly or Keverly?
It's Deverly and Bevan and then Beverly and Devin. Make that confusing.
Anyways, what I'm drinking this week is it looks kind of questionable the way it's spelled. I'm not sure if that's all, but it's
Fuker.
I believe it's Tuker, but it looks kind of like
it does look like a Fuker.
Yeah. So it's a fest beer. It is not one of the fest beers that's served at the Oktoberfest in Munich because it is not made in Munich. However, it is in the same style. It's a fest beer, so that means it's a lager. It's more good compared to other lagers.
It's more good.
More good. It just has like a lot more flavor than just like I don't know, garbage tier American lager. Yeah, highly chuggable. Like
nice.
Literally made for chugging it. I opened this
more than half of it
less than 10 minutes ago. Yeah. It's good. It's a fest beer. It's good. It's made for drinking. It follows the German beer purity law, which of course we all know about. But for those that don't, it's the German law that ensures that all German beer is made with water, barley, hops, and yeast. The yeast was added to the law in the 19th century because science, I guess.
Science.
Before that, they were just like, I don't know what happens, but there's probably yeast on the wheat, so whatever. But apparently there's a new law that happened in 1993. It's not that new. But many German brewers still adhere to the basic principle of the Reinheitsgebot.
Reinheitsgebot.
Yep.
Nice.
But yeah,
very good.
Good quality German fest beer.
Drinking beer. I'm drinking a Sly Fox Haze Fix IPA. It's a hazy IPA. It's very juicy. This is one of the ones that Hannah will drink. Hannah really only drinks hazy IPAs because they're juicy.
I do like them.
she used to only drink like sours, but now she's
Gross.
like, well, yeah, now she's like, I can't drink those because they're too sour. I'm like, yeah, that's why
You're
you
so
drink.
sour.
Oh, it's
Sour monkey.
a sour monkey. Oh, this monkey's so sour. Forgot about that. Anytime you don't, I'm just a monkey. I'm so sour. But this is not sour. Highly chuggable. Again, I popped it open and I'm like, I'm blasting through it. I'm just like, this is delicious. And it's got like, it's not super bitey. Like I love a hazy IPA that's like not terribly bitey. It's only 5.5 ABV, so yeah, those fruity hops that really get me. High chuggability. That's one of the ones I
Nice.
would get whenever whenever we do trivia on Tuesdays at the Sly Fox place. It's over by us. They have a tap room. They do trivia every Tuesday. So.
Nice. That's awesome. I love trivia. I love when I used to have friends that would go to me with me to trivia.
Would go to me at trivia. Go to
trivia. Go to me at trivia. Go with me to trivia.
There you go.
Yeah.
Correct
but
syntax.
now they all have children.
Boo.
Boo.
We are children. We don't need children. Right. We are them.
That's right. In other beer related news that's East Coast centric.
Okay.
Did you hear so you have you heard of Bald Birds Brewing? Bald Birds Brewing.
No.
Or Two Roads Brewing.
Two Roads Brewing I have.
And of course you've heard of Yards Brewing.
I have.
So they formed a company, a beverage company called B3 Beverage Company about 5 months ago.
Okay.
And they added Heavy Seas to that group.
Oh, nice.
This past weekend.
So we're all kind of, because Two Roads is, I think that's by me, like up here somewhere. No, it's in Connecticut. I lied.
It's in Connecticut, yeah.
Bald
Birds is near Albandon.
Audubon?
Yeah, that one.
How now?
Reading's hard.
Reading is hard.
That's kind of near you, sort of.
Kinda, yeah. It's a little.
It's like kind of near
close.
King of Prussia.
Yeah.
And then Yards in Philly.
Nice. I love Yards. Yards is good.
Yeah. So that's fun that our breweries are friends.
They're all best friends. Did you start listening to that podcast I told you about?
Hello from the Magic Tavern?
No, Mission to Zix. Did you listen to that at all?
No, I'm still trying to chug through I'm almost to season 4 of Hello from the Magic Tavern.
Oh, I forgot you're not. I'm up to date. Like I have to wait.
I'm not, yeah. So. Well, no, I've been going on that for a little over like a year and a half now.
Oh wow. Okay.
It takes a while to get through all of it.
It's tough. I'm actually re-listening to Mission to Zix because I was like caught up on all my podcasts. And so I was like, I'm gonna listen to that one because it's so funny. It has a definitive end and it's just great. But it is one of the things because in this picture there's 6 of them, and one of the things in it is that the Galactic the Galactic Federation is run by a group of 7 best friends, and that's
so it's like whatever group of 7 people that they like the best is who runs it.
No, that's just how it shook out in the beginning. But there's a lot of story beats that happen in between there. But it's great.
I'm sure.
Nice. That's very cool. I don't have any other beer adjacent facts, so I'm just gonna keep drinking this. I'm drinking this one, and then the rest are for Hannah. So I'm drinking garage beer for the rest of the beers that I have. Because
what is garage beer?
Oh, garage beer is
I thought you meant like you. I mean, I know you don't have a garage.
No, it's
right.
It's Jason Kelsey's beer. It's literally a drinking beer. It's like 4% ABV. Yeah, it's 4% ABV, but it's like I love it because it's like I feel like it's beer. I drink it,
and Jason Kelsey related.
And is JC Kelsey
the better brother related?
The better Kelsey. The best Kelsey. Actually, no, their mom's probably the best Kelsey. So the better Kelsey of the boys. But this is it's a Bevs and Video Games podcast. So I'm what have you been first?
So
we'll talk about what we've both been playing, but first play what you've been playing that isn't what we've both been playing.
So I've been kind of taking a break on Hearts of Iron and my quest for all the achievements. I really felt pretty confident that I was going to get all of them, and I'm feeling less and less confident by the day. Anyways, but I'm taking a break and playing Victoria 3, which is the same but different. So in that one, you start in 1836 and go to 1936, I think.
Right, because it's Victorian England.
Right, I think it's around when Queen Victoria starts her reign.
That's a good reason for the titling, then.
Mm-hmm.
Unless
it's also the Victorian era, sort of.
Well, but it is. So the Victorian era is named as such because Queen Victoria had such a long reign.
Correct.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's
history.
That's always fun.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm playing the US, and we went a little farther left than I expected to as fast as we did. Not full on. Not full on communist, but it's pretty progressive. Pretty progressive in the United States
for the
in 1905. still exploiting colonies, but
but it's like with
women can vote.
Universal dental care,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Public education, the highest level of education you can do, and then fully public healthcare. Just trying to make a utopia here.
Yeah. All these things that are terrible for your country, of course.
What's funny is that the game definitely incentivizes you to go that way.
Really? Interesting. Well, I mean,
in a way, because it makes it so the masses are more placated.
Oh no, it's almost as though
weird.
That's how
I don't
it really
know.
does work.
Yeah. But yeah. So they've been doing that, and then I guess I haven't been on here for a little bit, which is my bad. But me and my buddy Tyler have been really getting into watching sumo wrestling, and there's this Twitch channel the Grand Sumo Championships happen every 2 months.
Oh, okay.
And they're 15 days long, and they're streamed live from 9 at night until 3 in the morning.
For us, because I'm sure it's
normal time over there.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yep,
that's funny.
And yeah, there's this guy on Twitch that he basically does a little streaming in between here and there, but his main draw is the sumo stuff.
The sumo championship.
Yeah, he comments on it and talks with the group and kind of explains stuff, and so he was a really great way for us to kind of get introduced to it. It's called Midnight Sumo, but yeah, we've been really enjoying that, and now I've got the so one of the things that people often wave while they're watching are these towels for their favorite
nice.
Sumo. So I got one. And what's funny is he's a Ukrainian guy.
Oh really? What's his name?
His name is Aunishki. And which means blue whirlwind.
Oh, that's fucking tight.
Right, yeah. He's also one of the fastest progressing sumo ever. He's only 21, but he's in the highest ranks already, and he beat a Yokozuna. So Yokozuna is the highest rank you can be.
Yeah.
There's been less than 60 Yokozuna ever. There's only 2 active right now, and he beat one of them in the last tournament, which was pretty cool to see.
Onishiki Arata.
Yes. Big old Ukrainian guy.
Wow. Nice.
Yep. So yeah, we've been watching a lot of that, which has been fun.
Oh wow, he's killing it. I'm looking at his record right now. This is crazy.
Yeah, he's He's great.
And he was like, he won the juniors when he was in 2019. Dang.
Yeah.
Dang, dude. Guys, sumo-tastic. I don't know what.
Sure is.
I don't know what. I don't know if there's a word.
Sumo. No, I think that's.
Is that it?
That's correct.
This guy's sumo-tastic. Yeah. That's amazing. That's really cool.
Yep. So I've been into that, and then of course, not really gaming, sort of game related because Twitch, but other than that, not really gaming related.
I mean, it is a game. I mean, it's a sport, which in turn,
and I watch it on Twitch,
is kind of a game. So I don't know. That's like some things are games, some things are
little
sports.
crossover, and he has like 5,000 people watching him during these things.
Nice, that's good.
Like the streamer.
That's one of those
which is cool.
That's like one of those like little niche things where it's like where it's like you found it. It's like it's great. This is cool. This is like a nice community of people who are all just into sumo and can watch it on Twitch. So nice.
Yeah,
I love it.
He's got more people than Amaranth watching right now. That's all I'm saying.
Good. Amaranth is terrible.
I know.
But
and anyways, no, I'm not gonna say
that. I've been playing,
but then also Battlefield 6.
Yeah, Battlefield 6. We'll talk about that in a second. But I'm going to jump into mine, ones that you also haven't been playing. So Silksong, I am into Act 3 on that, which is very difficult. But because there's like you could beat the game if you've been in our chat in the Game Brew Discord, you saw me and Ian have this discussion because Ian was like, all right, I finished it. It was really great. I beat the last boss. I was like, oh, cool. Did you do like all the quests? He was like, I still have some stuff to pick up at the end. Like it was like there were some other side quests I didn't do. I was like, oh, so you didn't get to Act 3? He was like, no, I'm pretty sure I got everywhere that I was. I was like, I don't think you did, because
so is it kind of equivalent of like the Upside Down dungeon in?
It's exactly like that's what I said last time. Yeah, it's kind of like once you do, because you beat Act 2, and then you can either finish the game and get an ending, or if you've done all of the quests and like all the side quests and things like that, then you can, instead of beating the last boss, you can seal it away, but then other stuff happens. Spoilers, I don't want to, but and then it actually like makes all of the enemies way harder. And then there's like a bunch of new areas that open up. You actually get a new traversal move in Act 3. A bunch of new bosses, a bunch of you've made a lot of friends throughout the entirety of the game, and you can guess what happens. What happens in Act 3. If you've ever played any of the Hollow Knight games, or the Hollow Knight game, excuse me. But yeah, it's hard. I'm working my way through it right now, but it's like one of those things where it's a little difficult. It's also October, so I had to play some spooky games. So I played and finished my first run of Silent Hill F, which is the new Silent Hill game that came out. And it's kind of interesting because it's very. Have you played any Silent Hill games, Chris, at all?
Not really, no.
No? Okay.
I played that. I played that like little demo thing that came out on PS4 that was like you were in a hallway.
Oh, the PT.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was supposed to be Silent Hill, but then turned into nothing. And then because Kojima went to do his own thing, and then because that was supposed to be the next Silent Hill game, but then Kojima left, and then instead he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make my own thing," and then he made Death Stranding, which is fantastic. So, but Silent Hill, one of the things about it is kind of like it's one of those psychological horror games, like a survival horror game, but it's a psychological horror. So it's not necessarily like, it's not always like the like quote unquote scariest, but it is.
It's not. It's less about jump scares and more about like
making you feel bad and uncomfortable the whole time.
Like there was that game, Scorn.
Not like that. That's body horror, which is different.
That game was uncomfortable.
Well, that one, yeah, that made me. I like started to play that, and I was like, I can't do this. This is upsetting.
Yeah, it was just so juicy.
This has some juicy parts, but in general, it's more about the like trying to figure out like what the hell's going on. Like the whole time
Mhm.
you're like trying to do things, but you're like, what the hell's going on? And there's Chris, are you ever gonna play any Silent Hill games, do you think?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay, spoiler alert for anyone who is.
I've watched
It,
the movie. I've played it
yeah,
basically.
in most of the well, just like the movie, in most of the Silent Hill games, you're dead. And it's hell
Sure.
or the afterlife um or purgatory or something like that. And in this one, I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure I'm dead. I just don't know why and like what the impetus of the story is. And so I played through all the way, and then I got to the end of the game, and I was like, I think I understand it. Like, I think I know what happened because it has to do with like um the whole impetus of the story is based in like familial responsibility and like what you're like as a woman in a Japanese or a girl in Japanese culture, what you're expected to do and like expected to be, um, but and then like subverting that kind of, and then but then I got to the end and I was like, I'm still kind of a little confused about what's happening. And then it was like, oh hey, there's more stuff if you play through again. I was like, what do you mean? And then I started to play through again, and like cutscenes are different. There's like whole houses and things, places that you can go that weren't open before that I can go into that have additional story content. So now I'm like, okay, so I have to play this whole game again differently or the same but different. Same but different
A different.
to get all of this all the story stuff into it. So, woohoo. Fun. I can't wait. Hannah Hannah would not be in the same room as me when I was playing it because I was playing it on like the downstairs TV, and she was like, "I can't be around whenever you're playing this. It's too yucky." It's like sorry,
It's too yucky.
it's too yucky. Sorry. So, but very good Silent Hill game. Highly recommend it if you're a Silent Hill fan. Really good stuff. And then Chris and I both been playing Battlefield 6 because it came out.
Which is scary in its own way.
It's scary in its own way.
um,
Yeah.
but what wasn't scary about it was the release of it, which was probably the smoothest Battlefield launch I've ever played on.
No server issues, no like things not loading, no UIs not working the right way. I just kind of
there was like a little bit of an issue, I think, on some of the console versions, but we didn't.
Who
have
cares?
That
We don't care about them. But I do think it was nice to like have like to pick up like to download a game, start playing it, and just be like, nice, it's working, everything's working.
And I didn't have to take an hour to download shaders.
That is true. I did like that. Boy, I hate my brothers get so upset every time I like when we would play Call of Duty and it'd be like,
Your
oh,
brother, and you.
my brother and me would get so so upset because I'd like load up Call of Duty and it'd be like, oh, sorry guys, you got to wait 15 minutes before I download the shaders for this thing. But Call of Duty has its own problems. I'm done with Call of Duty for now. So
I've heard that before.
No, I am. I am done with it because I have Battlefield 6 and that's what we're going to play. And if they want to play Call of Duty, I don't want to play it. Stop making me play those games. I want to play goofy, silly, stupid games.
That's what Battlefield or Call of Duty is, isn't it?
No, it's not.
A goofy, silly, stupid.
Everyone's
game?
too sweaty. Here's the thing. I don't like games where people are too sweaty at each other. Battlefield is a game in which it's hard to be sweaty because you die so fast. Like, there's no way to like. I don't know. I mean, you could if you're like.
I feel like I die way faster in Call of Duty than I do in.
I think I die more in Battlefield, but also in less annoying ways, if that makes any sense, or at least ways.
Yeah, it's usually your own fault.
Yeah, it's like ways that make sense, where it's like, oh, I didn't look left whenever I went out that door, and then I got lit up by 3 sniper rifles. You know.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the blue dots aren't going after the objective, and I'm the only one who keeps going after the objective. So, friggin' blue dots. The worst thing in video games is blue
idiots.
dots. But yeah, so far it's fun. We'll see how it continues.
Yeah, I've only pretty much played like breakthrough, the breakthrough / the attack and defender game mode, which is the one I played the most, anyways. But no, I mean, it feels. I imagine if I went back to Battlefield 3, it would feel much stiffer than the same, but like stiffer than this. Like I assume this feels better. And Battlefield 3 is kind of like my bar for a Battlefield game.
Standard. Like that's I mean that was like, pretty much like the apex
peak. Like that and 4 were real good.
Yeah. I mean honestly
I was happy to see that Firestorm's back in this one, Operation Firestorm.
Yep. That one's a good map. I do like the big tanks and like smokestacks that are there that you can get up on as a sniper.
Yeah, those are fun. They're fun for me as I usually counter snipe most of the, like if I'm sniping, it's usually as a counter sniper. And
isn't that game? Isn't that Counter Snipe Go? Isn't that game that's on?
Yeah, Counter Snipe Go. Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I haven't like really messed around with the vehicles much yet. But yeah, no, I'm having a ton of fun with it.
Brad and I was playing. You played with Brad and Ron yesterday as well.
Yeah,
but we were playing, and Brad was like, "If there's a way to be good at flying, I don't know how, because I can't do it." He was like, "I got in a plane."
It's called a flight stick.
You need one.
Or do they use? They use controllers.
They're on controllers, but I mean, if
controllers are so much easier.
But but even then, I mean, it's like going from run and gun first person shooter, then being like, oh, I'm gonna get in this airplane and fly it. Yeah. It's not like I remember 1942. That one was like okay because it's like a single prop, or like a biplane or something like that. That's easier. It's slower. And it makes it's up, down, and then it has like the shooty guns. But whenever it's like, oh, it's a jet plane. It's like, okay, maybe that's a little fast.
Yeah, they are pretty fast. I'm not usually doing those. Generally doing tanks though, or at least being in the gun seat of a tank and repairing them often.
Yeah. I'm usually in the passenger seat of a tank that refuses to push into the objective and is just sitting back behind.
Well, that's what friends are for, Dan. And then you and your buddy can do it.
It's true.
I will say, in Hell Let Loose, that was one of the most satisfying things was playing in a tank with two of your buddies. One dude's the driver, one dude's the gunner, and one dude's the telling you where to go.
I also think that Hell Let Loose communicate like any of those games that have a communication, the open comms. So it's just like you're there and you're just shouting, and people are like, "Hey, look, get down! There's a sniper on the ridge!" And then it's like, "I said, get down! There's a punk."
Yeah,
that was me being.
Yeah,
that was the Saving Private Ryan moment.
Oh.
The very first scene whenever they're on the beach and the guy's like, oh, he gets his helmet gets like, holy shit, and then he died.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Sad. Yeah, no, I think that's one of the cool things about Hell Let Loose is like the communication system where the commander communicates to the squad leaders and the squad leader has to communicate to the squad.
Yeah.
As opposed to everyone just kind of screaming.
The squad.
The squad. Have there been any cool, like your favorite moments or any ridiculous moments or anything like that?
I just love the really satisfying, like I'm sitting on a hill sniping at people who are sniping my friends and like they don't know I'm doing it. And then like one of them, like I got like a 100 and I think it was like 193 meters snipe the other day. And I was like, ooh, like headshot, just one and done.
I think my longest is over 300 right now. In Battlefield 3, I had one that was over 1,000. I think
that's crazy. That's crazy.
It was awesome.
You had to aim straight.
That was before they had like rangefinders, so I was doing it all with just, and like you couldn't like,
you're just like, if I aim straight up at the sky, maybe it'll.
Well, you had to use the little things to mark off where
the designators or not.
Yeah, and I always used the same gun because I figured it like out roughly where the yards were or meters were for that gun. So I was like, I'm not going to relearn a new gun.
Yeah, I'm just gonna learn this. I'm gonna know this old gun.
Yeah,
it'll be good. Great, cool. Well, that's what we're playing. If you've been playing anything,
probably going to be playing that a little bit later.
Yeah, we'll play a little bit later. Let us know if you're playing anything really cool in the chat or in our Discord, bit.ly/discobrew, and tell us about it. But now it's time for these two master debaters to master debate each other. I'm going to master debate Chris. He's going to master debate me. We're both going to master debate each other.
Going to master debate. It's going to be great.
Yeah. So if you're here to watch two guys master debate each other, then you've reached the right channel. If you're not, look away.
I don't know what to tell you.
Close your ears. All right. So Chris has found a listicle of.
It's highly scientific.
A highly scientific listicle
from a Jesus, this website's awful.
A well-reputed,
a reputable internet website, and it's titled 10 popular video game debates that need to die. We're going to debate whether we think that they need to die, they're dead, or if they need to stay alive.
Or they need to stay alive. We still need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Should we be debating these? Should we be master debating these?
The answer is always yes.
And if the master debation, yes, master debation. Yeah. That's the process of it. If you have opinions while we're going through this, please put it in the chat. Let me know.
Also that, yes,
I'm here.
First one.
Get used to it.
Number 10.
Number 10.
First one. Which makes sense.
So the lowest is that. So do you think that these are in rank of?
They have to be. There's no other reason why they would number them.
Okay. Number 10. What's the debate? Hit me with
Are video games art?
Well, see, that's a debate that needs to die because of course they are. Like, yeah.
Of course they are.
That's such a we've have an episode about this, actually.
Yeah.
Yep. But it is one of those things where it's like we've had this debate many times and we've talked about it over and over again, but that's like is art, are pictures art? It's like, yeah, you could take pictures.
Yes.
You could take pictures of your friends and that's not art, or you could take pictures of like a pretty sunflower and like a cool thing and that is art, Right.
And I think there are games that are more artful than others for sure. I don't think like some random bullshit mobile game that I have on my phone is art.
Right.
It's just a money suck.
Right. So I think my stance on this argument is that it needs to die because it's just semantics.
Yeah, like, I mean it's like I can have a picture of something and that's not really art. Yeah. I can also have a picture that is art.
Right.
So
right.
Not all of it's art, but some of it is.
And if you have a friend named Arthur, they're art. Anything could be art. Friggin' John Cage wrote a piece to be played on a blender. That's art. Really? Yeah. It's like a sonata for Blender.
What a wild dude.
That dude was nuts. He was crazy, but he was like doing all. It's almost like he lost a bet and was like, oh, "Fuck, I gotta convince people."
I do get the 4 minutes and 33 seconds.
Yeah,
I get that one. That one's kind of
performance
cool.
Piece. It's
I
like
get that one.
It was almost like the most musical of performance art. Where it's like there's always like. Go ahead.
I think that makes more sense to me than like a canvas that's just painted black.
True. I like that. Or like a guy, I've seen the thing where there's like it's like 10 buckets full of sand and then the guy comes up and stabs the bottom one and then they fall over and everybody claps. And I'm like, what? Hold on. What? Come on, guys. All right. So,
but like Diane Keaton, I think that music is the highest art form.
It's true.
R.I.P. Diane Keaton.
R.I.P. Oh, I was so sad when I heard that. She was all right. So do we have consensus? Yes, needs to die because of semantics. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm done arguing.
And also, number 9, the console wars.
They're over. There are no more consoles. There's just things on which to play your Xbox Game Pass games.
Correct. But I will say, I do think that the console wars was good for gaming in some ways, in that they pushed like Sony and Xbox to create better games.
I agree.
But it's not good for the consumer to have them on separate platforms.
Right. Now we're getting into a point in time where the console wars it's not, there's no such thing, there's almost zero exclusivity anymore. Almost. There still is some, but
still waiting for Bloodborne on PC.
Still waiting for Bloodborne on PC. But it is like there's so, like, before it used to be like whole swaths of games you couldn't play on the same console.
Like it was like I mean, basically our entire lives up until like recently that has been a thing for sure.
Yeah. But now we've got into a point where it's like there's Game Passes, there's PCs where you can play a lot of stuff that's just on there. You could just download whatever game playing thing and just play it on there. As we've said before, Xbox is trying to push not being like consoles, but just being a service in which you play Xbox stuff. You have like Xbox Live on
it's a computer that plays just Xbox.
Yeah, exactly.
That one's kind of dead.
Yeah, I mean, I think we don't have to say that this one's dead because it died. Yeah. Like it's is it dead? We're like,
it's well documented.
You can see the gravestone. It's right there. We built this monument of Master Chief punching Kratos in the face. So
do you think Master Chief's a master debater?
No, because I think he debates with bullets. Cortana. Oh, I'm in love with
you. Why does Cortana sound like Batman?
Cortana.
Where is she?
Where is she? She's in the back of your head, Chief. Oh yeah. So yeah, deserves to be dead. I think we're in consensus about that. See, we don't have to debate about these debates, Chris, because we're both of the same mind on these.
We're enlightened. Yeah, Allison's not here, so we don't have any.
That's true. We have no one to debate with us. Do you think? Honestly, Allison's probably the best master debater of us all. So,
number 8. Insert genre here is too popular.
Insert genre.
This one's stupid.
That's a really stupid. I was like, this genre's more popular than this. Shut up.
No one cares.
That's if anyone came to you and be like, I want to have a debate. Okay, what's your debate? I think that shooters are more popular than RPGs. Bro, get out of here. I don't care.
And I want to be clear, we didn't look at these before.
We absolutely did not look at these. We picked a thing, but I think mainly because I think this, I wouldn't say that this is a dead debate. I would say that this isn't even a debate. I don't think
this is a made up debate.
Yeah, this is something that's made up by people for like shock value,
or like middle or high school kids.
Yeah, where it's like, because it's kind of like it's in the Game Brew we have a saying, "Don't tell me how to fuck," which is our very crass way of saying, don't yuck someone's yum.
It's like yum. Don't shit in someone's Wheaties.
Yeah. You'd notice that right away if somebody's shitting your Wheaties. It's like, hey,
what if they were like, what if it was like Cocoa Puffs?
I think you'd still Gray says computers that you can game on are much easier to get these days too. Yeah, they are. they're not necessarily more...
Well, not for now. They are.
For now, they are.
The Xbox is getting pulled from like everywhere right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which is wild. Yeah, like we're seeing. We were alive for the birth and the death of the Xbox.
Yeah, that's great. But yeah, the user friendly. Yeah, I meant. Oh, it's more user friendly. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh. I understand.
Except for when Battlefield doesn't work on it the first day, it's not.
Or like I think we've talked about this before, but whenever it's like you open a launcher to pull out a game, and then that game opens up another launcher that you then have to use to launch the game.
Yeah.
That has its own like.
Yeah, I bought this game. I bought this game on Steam, but it leads to Epic, which opens up an Ubisoft thing, and
it's like it's too much. Those damn French people from Ubisoft.
Oh yeah, the French people, not Epic.
No. No. Listen, we just make fun of the French. It's fine. That's what we do. We're American. We are American. Right. So not a debate. Not a debate.
Nope.
Is what we say.
Speaking of things that Americans love, sports. Are esports real sports?
I still think that this is a debate. I don't think we can kill this debate yet. Still, I think this debate could still happen because I'm still.
What defines a sport?
Well, see,
it's just a sport.
Well, but see, that's where it is. I also don't believe that marching band or like gymnastics are sports. I think they're athletic competitions, but I don't think to me a sport is like one team versus another team. Fight. You know, fight, kiss.
So,
but
so are esports then sports because it's one team fighting another team?
I do think there are some esports that are sports. That's why I think this is a debate. Is because it's like it could be. Like it's like there are some that could be. But then, you know, there's like good games done quick. Like, is that esports?
Are you saying are you asking are like speed running? Is speed running a sport?
Yeah, is that like would you equate that to the same thing as like two like Overwatch teams fighting each other? Even Overwatch sucks, but that's the first thing that popped in my head. What do you think? What would you think in that instance? Even though this isn't the topic of the episode, the topic is, are these debates still debates? But I want to know your thoughts on that.
I mean I think esports are sports. I think that there is like if chess is a sport, then like League of Legends competitive League of Legends is a sport.
Okay, I'm gonna look up the Merriam-Webster
dictionary. So the International Olympic Committee recognizes some board games as sports, including chess. I think that anything that has the propensity to show off the peak of someone's mental or physical ability should be considered a sport.
Let's see. A source of diversion, sexual play. Ooh. Something tossed or driven about as if in play. No.
Wikipedia says sport is a physical activity or game, often competitive and organized. It maintains or improves physical ability and skills.
So physical ability. Physical activity
dexterity.
Engaged in for pleasure. So
a number of competitive but non-physical activities claim recognition as mind sports.
Mind
sports.
Mind sports, baby.
With mind bullets. That's telekinesis, Dan.
I think that with the debate the master debate that we're having right now, I think we can say this debate could still go on. It could still happen.
This is probably the most actually true debate that is on this list so far.
So far, we haven't gotten. We're getting.
Yeah,
more.
I mean, this is number 7.
This is number 7. There's 6 more.
Got juicier shit in here, I'm sure.
From the way that lists work, we know that they can only get more divisive as we go down. I think, or if it was if whoever was writing the article ran out of ideas, they get less good. As we
actually, I think this next one is pretty good.
Okay,
is mobile gaming real gaming?
I mean, yes, because you're playing a game.
Technically, yes, but I don't. I don't like it. As a person that mobile games, it doesn't feel real. It doesn't like if I'm playing a mobile game, that doesn't like fill my gaming quota for the day in my head. It's just kind of more of a time suck.
Now here's the thing. We've had this discussion many times before, where it's like with the G word, like a gamer. It's like, I was like, oh, if somebody plays a lot of Candy Crush, would you say they're a gamer? I'm like, well, if they play a shitload of Candy Crush, I would say, like, if they are the best Candy Crush player I've ever seen,
if they're a Candy Crush athlete,
sportsman, sports person, a Candy Crush sports person. I'm like, I hate the gamer word. I hate people's like, oh, gamers. It's just like, if you like gaming,
yeah, I mean, yeah,
just play games.
We both agree on that. Yeah,
I think
I actually had a discussion about this with my therapist, about titles, and I was like, actually, I have a really great example about this where I talked about this on my podcast.
And then she's like, okay, you have a podcast. Tell me what that's about.
It's a he, first off, and also he's a big nerd too.
Okay, well, tell me about your podcast, and how does that make you feel about your mother? Is what the Freud.
I like MILFs.
Freud. What?
I like MILFs.
Hell yeah. We all like MILFs.
Oh.
We all like MILFs.
I mean, I was the most enthusiastic about it.
But I will say the quote is, it is a Game Brew fact. So if you're here and you listen to the podcast or engage with us in any way, you also like MILFs. You don't have a choice. We as a people. The people. So I think this debate could go on. I don't think it could die because not everyone is as accepting as we are of all gamers. Capital G gamers. Or lowercase G gamers. I don't know. Or the backwards G gamers. But like, I don't think this debate is dead because assholes will keep bringing it up all the time.
I just don't talk about it.
I know.
If I don't have anything nice to say, I don't say anything at all.
Exactly. See,
but that's what my mom taught me.
But Chris, that's what your mama taught you, and that's what you should do. Unfortunately, we live on the internet. Therefore,
true. It's true. We do.
There's a lot of butt heads. I hate butt heads, and there's a lot of butt heads out there.
True. Game critics, good or bad?
Any critics. It doesn't matter. Like, who cares? Like, that's one that's I don't think is a debate. It's just like,
yeah, it's kind of a thing that is.
They exist.
Also, I think that people sharing their opinions about things are good.
Yeah, we do it.
Yeah, are we game critics?
We're critical.
Shitty game critics, but
we're critical. I don't think we're good at. We don't really. I mean, we rate beer, but arguably our scales are not really balanced in any way. We're no Siskel and Ebert, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Or Ebert and Roper.
Or Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Those are my attorneys. Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Have you?
Those are my attorneys.
I should introduce you to my Greek tailor, Euripides Iphixides.
Nice.
Or my Russian delivery guy, Piko Pantropov. I can't claim.
Hey, you can say that here because Alice is not here.
It's true. She's not yelling at me for being a dumbass. I get enough of that from my wife. Hoi,
boomer humor.
I'm sorry. What we're talking about? We're talking about critics. I mean, they exist. Get over it. It's not really like a debate.
I think I'm for them. I think they should have a forum. That's why I'm for them.
That's good. That's good. The Greeks. We were talking about the Greeks. I think it's as long as there's been content, there have been people who say
people with opinions.
Yeah, people with opinions about it and say it's good, it's bad. How was the play? Yeah, but how was the play, Mrs. Lincoln? You know.
Yeah.
But
Jesus.
Too
soon?
Sorry. I mean, he did. It took him 17 hours. I mean, guy, he got shot in the head and then lived for 17 more hours. So, but regardless,
he
sorry.
probably had some sort of opinion about it.
He did. But I don't know. I think that's a debate that can die because it's like I think we're all universally kind of like you can either pay attention to critics or not.
Yeah,
it's fine. Like if you like a thing, don't pay attention to the critics. Fucking IGN gave Battlefield a 5, and then
that's their own dumb fault.
Yeah, well, IGN's also
hot trash now.
Hot garbage. Just warm garbage, I should say, not attractive garbage. I've seen some attractive garbage, and oh yeah.
Oh, like the band Garbage.
I do like the band Garbage. I actually was listening to all of the James Bond themes, and because they did The World Is Not Enough, and that's a solid James Bond.
I still think my favorite is You Know My Name. The one that
Chris Cornell did before he died. Yeah, that one's really good. I think
so good.
That one's really good. I like. I
mean, there's some classics like
what's the one? Of course, but like of the new era, I really like the Sam Smith. The World Is Not Enough. No, not The World Is Not Enough.
Not Quantum of Solace. Spectre?
I think it was for Spectre, is that one. The Writings on the Wall is what it's called.
Yeah.
The Writings on the Wall. Because that one felt the most like, there's like a bunch of them that don't feel like James Bond themes. It's one that I'm like, that sounds like a James Bond theme. And I'm in.
Yeah.
So anyway, what were we talking about still? Are we still talking about critics?
Yeah, we're done with that though.
Yeah,
next
we're
one.
Done. Yeah, next one.
Real games are difficult. No.
Absolutely not. This is not a debate.
This is not a debate.
That's not a debate. Stupid. That could die.
I think this comes from the real gamers. The idea of real gamers play stuff on difficulty.
Real gamers play stuff that's
which
hard.
Implies that real games are difficult. I think that's kind of
it's
the logic behind it, but it's stupid.
If anything, real games should be more accessible to everybody because it's something you do for fun, right? Because it's a game,
right?
Otherwise, it's a job.
Pastime.
Yeah,
right.
You should be relaxed while you're doing it.
Enjoy your experience.
I say with sweaty palms, breaking my controller in half, playing Silk Song. I will say,
I feel like we peaked in the middle of this list so far.
Yeah. So far, we got real good in the middle. Now we're down to the. Again, it's the same thing. He ran out of ideas as he was getting close to the end here.
Yep.
What's the next one?
You're hard assuming that this was the person that wrote this.
It's probably artificial intelligence. You're right. That's how.
Number 3, video games are too violent. No.
That's it. I mean, but that's the same media argument. Like,
yeah.
Anytime anything like, it's always fucking government people being like, violent. Video games are too violent. Movies are too violent. Books are too violent. Your thoughts are too violent.
Your mom is too violent.
Got him. She really is.
Sorry, buddy.
No, are you kidding? You've seen my mom. She's so tiny. She's so tiny and sweet. It's crazy. She could never hurt a fly. And then she talks about some of the ladies at church, and I'm like, just kidding. Trama,
but not really.
Trama.
Trama.
Gray, did you say Trama? Did you mean
Tramalama Ding Dong?
Tramalama Ding Dong? Did you mean trauma? Trauma? Or were you trying to say grandma? Uh-oh. I think he had a stroke. I think he typed out a stroke. That's like anytime you're in a yes. I think anytime you're in a video game and there's like a note that's left by somebody and it's just like, oh no, the zombies are but it's like, oh, it's the zombies are coming. I'm gonna it's like A. It's like, wait, you're dying and you took the time to write.
And you're just like, I mean, at least like in Moria, they were like, can I get out? And then it just kind of like trails off a little bit.
The way is shut. The way is shut.
They're coming.
Yeah. What? Sorry, I forgot immediately. What? Because I think it's how like much
video games are too violent. Stupid.
No, it's dumb. That's such a broad. But it's also, I think the problem is it's too broad. That's why this one could die because
Stardew Valley, so violent.
I know, it's so violent. Those freaking slimes, dude. It's too broad. We can't.
I mean, even Mario's pretty violent. He's just like crushing the heads
of those.
They have families. People. Those Goombas. Those Goombas have families.
You got little baby Goombas.
I love that Goombas. You've seen like the light flashing before the eyes of a Goomba.
Yes.
Before he gets his head. Yeah. And he's got like the family and he grows up. Yeah.
Yeah. Funny.
Yeah. But, violence.
Yeah. So this one can die. That's ironically.
Yeah. This died in like the 90s.
Yeah. We agree with anytime we say that this argument can die, we are agreeing with the person who wrote this article.
True.
So I just want to
except for when the argument was already dead, like the
right.
The constable.
When it's like rotting in its grave already, we don't need to talk.
Yeah.
Or has re-risen like Dracula. It's October, spooky vampires.
Dracula, like
Rob
Zombie.
Yeah, Dracula.
Yeah, that song from The Matrix.
Yeah. Next,
number 2, graphics versus gameplay.
Okay. I think in the context in which you're using this argument, it could still survive. However, we have kind of evolved past this argument in that there is now that little switch that they have in video games where you can go prioritize frames per second or prioritize
like quality.
Yeah.
Quality or quantity.
How many? I mean, yeah. Basically, it's a quantity of frames or quality of frames.
Yep.
So
yeah, I mean, it's.
I mean, it could.
I think it's also talking about like classic games. Like Chrono Trigger isn't bad because of how old it looks. It's a great game, but there are games I think that are worse because of their graphics. Like, I'm to the point that I don't want to play the original Final Fantasy VII. It looks bad. It feels bad.
It's hard. It's hard to play because it's
not
we
fun.
Don't play games like that anymore. Yeah.
And also arms don't look like that.
Arms don't look like this is giving me unrealistic arm views.
Whereas like a game that came out, I think the same year or maybe a year later, Symphony of the Night
looks great.
Is a joy to play still.
Mm-hmm.
It really depends on the game, though. I think
it's true. I don't think this argument could die just yet because there are some games that tout the fact that they look pretty versus the fact that they are good games.
Yeah, like The Order 1886.
Right. It looked great.
It looked fantastic.
It was only like 4 hours long.
Yeah, it was a pretty it was fine.
Yeah. And it was like
a fun afternoon.
Or like anytime like there was like a game called Forspoken that came out, which looked really pretty, but the game was like boring and repetitive.
Yeah.
And then like, not to speak about like art styles or anything like that. It like very like sometimes it's like a miss whenever someone's like, "Oh, this is the art style we're going for." And it's like a huge miss and it just doesn't work. So I think this argument could stick around. I think it could because
Yeah.
it's still a good debate depending on the games in which it's talking about. I'm gonna put an asterisk on it because it's like because of that little switch that we can flip, but
Sure. Yeah.
I think it still exists. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Nice.
Last one.
All right, this is number 1. Everybody, this is supposed to be
The most important.
the most important, most cancelable argument in video games.
Yeah, it 100% is.
Okay.
Video games are for men.
Absolutely. That's number 1. Seriously?
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if we even really need to comment on this.
I don't think we do.
Entirely.
It's just like
I don't even know who. I don't know if I ever actually in real life heard a person say this.
Like girls are supposed to play video games. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Maybe like in fucking middle school. I don't know.
Have you seen the amount of gaming shit that is like girl centric? There's so much, almost more than boy centric stuff. Honestly, I'd say that there's more gaming stuff for ladies than there is for men, or female presenting people than anything else. You know how many times I've wanted a really cool headset that has like little cat ears on it? I don't necessarily want that one. I could have it. I could have it, but I don't really want it. I don't think so.
It sounds like you kind of do, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, Grace says should never have been alive as an argument. Yeah, exactly. It's like there's no reason for that. Girls also should use the same bathroom. Who cares? Shut up. Everyone stop yucking. Again, don't tell anybody how to fuck. That's how we exist in the game, bro. Yeah. I thought you froze for a second, Chris. You were remarkably
I was
still.
reading intently.
Yeah, that argument can die because I don't think it ever existed, or if it did, it was in the 90s. I saw a bunch of clips from G4 about them being problematic.
Oh no.
Like I'll have to send it to you later because it's very upsetting to watch because you're like,
yeah,
it's like, oh no, I had such good memories about that.
Yeah, no, they were pretty problematic. They made Olivia Munn do some stuff.
They did.
Unfortunate.
I've been watching The Newsroom recently. She's on that.
I liked The Newsroom.
I like The Newsroom.
It kind of got shat on, but I liked it.
It's Aaron Sorkin. It's going to be shat on.
I like Aaron Sorkin.
Yes, we do. We like Aaron Sorkin because
it's made for us. Yes.
It's made for us. There's about 50% of the American population who don't like Aaron Sorkin because of who they are.
The West Wing, so good.
Oh, The West Wing is so good. That's my
you know Ian Richards in an episode of West Wing, right?
Shut up. What do you mean? Is he a child?
No, he's in the marching band. There's an episode where they like have the president, he's on the campaign trail, stops in a little town and there's a marching band playing.
Shut up. That's amazing. I'm going to whenever I watch that episode of that show. I'm going to be like, buddy, I see you. I see you in there.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well,
anyways,
that listicle was about as enlightening.
Yep. Remember when there was all those all the time?
Listicles? Yeah.
Yeah, like all over.
You'd go to a website, be like, oh, it's the 10 cutest puppies I've seen today. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'd look at that every day. If there was a thing, it was like, here's the 10 cutest puppies I saw on the internet today. I'd be like, all right. I'd fuck with that.
Yeah, right.
I love puppies, dude. I love puppies.
I hate puppies.
Whoa, that's the debate. That's our debate. Loves puppies, hates puppies.
Just like Les Claypool, I think there's too many puppies.
Oh no. Well, if you think there's an argument or a debate about video games that you think needs to die, you should let us know about what it is. And you can let us know by going to our Discord, bit.ly/discobrew. And that's bit.ly/discobrew. And then in episode discussion, you can post about there. See what's up.
Yeah.
You can also listen to all of our old episodes by going to find the Game Brew podcast on your favorite
podcatcher
listening application or podcatcher.
Oh, we don't call them podcatchers anymore?
I don't think they do anymore. There aren't as many. There's less podcatchers than there used to be. I think it's because none of us make any money doing it anymore. We have never made money doing it.
Nope. But we've made funny.
We've made funny. Yeah, and then go there. Otherwise, I don't think we have anything else to plug. I don't have anything to plug. Chris, do you have anything to plug?
Come play Battlefield with us.
Come play Battlefield with us. Battlefield 6. We're gonna play it. You can't have as many people in your like squad, but you could like join us while we're playing it, which is what we're gonna do.
It's true.
When we finish the podcast, which we're gonna do right now. By saying what we say every time we end the podcast, which is good night.
Good night,
everybody.
Everybody.